Number 16. Last year there were 80 students in band. This year there are 100 students in band. Determine the percent of change in the number of students taking band from last year to this year. So it's asking for the percent of change, so it wants to know the difference between how many students were in band this year and last year, but it wants to know that difference as a percent. So the first thing that we need to do is just find the difference between the number of students. So if I know there are 100 in band this year and there were 80 in band last year, then I can subtract those to get how many more students there are now. So 100 minus 80 gives me 20 students. And then that just gives me the number of students though, and we want to know the percent that it changed. So it changed by 20 students out of the total number of students that they started with. The original was 80 students. So we want to divide by the original number of students, which was 80. Okay? So if we look at our answer choices right here, we can kind of narrow it down already based on the process that we've done. So I saw that the first thing we did was subtract 80 from 100 to get 20. So we can go ahead and eliminate C and D because those show a different process. So we know it's got to be A or B because we are doing 100 minus 80. But then we know that we have to divide by the original number. Always divide by the original. So we can actually go ahead and eliminate B because it's dividing by the new amount, which is 100. So by process of elimination, we can go ahead and say our answer is A, but let's check that to make sure. So now to get my percent, I just want to divide 20 by 80, or we can set up a proportion. Let's do that. Equals, if we're looking for a percent, remember a percent is always out of 100. And I can simplify 20 out of 80 to 1 over 4. So we can rewrite it like this also. So now I have 1 over 4 equals what percent out of 100? Well, I know I can multiply 4 times 25 to get 100. So if I multiply 1 times 25, that would give me 25%. And that is the correct answer for A.